Emirates aces the skies with a Grand Slam livery, appoints Aryna Sabalenka as its first tennis ambassador. Emirates has unveiled a new Airbus A380 livery celebrating its enduring commitment to tennis through its sponsorship of all 4 Grand Slam tournaments. Emirates sponsors the Australian Open, Roland Garros, Wimbledon and US Open. The livery showcases each Grand Slam logo framed within a tennis ball emblem and rendered in the tournament's signature colors. The Australian Open's summer blue, Roland Garros' bold red clay, Wimbledon's signature green and purple, and the US Open's striking yellow and blue combination are all represented in the design. Aviation enthusiasts and tennis fans can look forward to catching a glimpse of this aircraft as it graces the skies to cities like Houston and São Paulo. The livery will remain in Emirates' fleet for the coming years, with the first flight sporting this unique design having landed in Melbourne, Australia to mark the start of this year's first Grand Slam tournament, the Australian Open, that takes place from January 12 to February 1. Aryna Sabalenka appointed as the airline's first tennis ambassador. Emirates has also announced a landmark partnership with the world's #1 tennis player, Aryna Sabalenka, who becomes the airline's first tennis ambassador. To mark the occasion, Sabalenka unveiled an Emirates A380 aircraft adorned with a special tennis-inspired livery celebrating its sponsorship of the 4 Grand Slams. Dubai has served as a hub for Sabalenka's training and preparation over the years, thus positioning her as a natural fit for Emirates. The partnership caps a dominant period for the 27-year-old, who is now a 4-time Grand Slam champion after claiming a second US Open in September last year. Sabalenka, who won back-to-back Australian Open titles in 2023 and 2024, before finishing as runner-up in 2025, has also been crowned the WTA Tour Player of the Year for the past 2 seasons. A multifaceted sponsorship portfolio. Emirates' extensive portfolio of global sports and cultural partnerships connects millions of people through shared passions and world-class experiences. The airline's tennis portfolio includes some of the most high-profile events on the ATP and WTA tours, including the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships as well as all 4 Grand Slams. Beyond tennis, Emirates' commitment to connecting fans across the globe through shared sporting moments spans from horse racing through golf, sailing, cricket, basketball and football. Emirates' iconic "Fly Better" branding appears on the jerseys of leading football clubs including Arsenal FC, Real Madrid CF, AC Milan, SL Benfica, and Olympique Lyonnais. Emirates also serves as platinum partner to FC Bayern Munich's first team. Learn more about Emirates' expansive sponsorship portfolio here. Emirates aces the skies. A Grand Slam livery and the rise of a new tennis ambassador. At cruising altitude, where continents blur into abstract art and the sky feels endless, Emirates has always understood one essential truth: flight is more than transportation. It is theater. It is ambition wrapped in aluminum and lifted by imagination. With the unveiling of its Grand Slam inspired livery and the appointment of Aryna Sabalenka as its first ever tennis ambassador, Emirates has once again transformed the sky into a stage, merging the poetry of sport with the romance of global travel. This is not merely a branding exercise. It is a statement of intent, a declaration that excellence, power, and elegance, hallmarks of world-class tennis, belong just as naturally in the clouds as they do on center court. A flying Grand Slam. The Grand Slam livery does not whisper. It roars. Across the fuselage of an Emirates aircraft, tennis iconography comes alive with bold confidence. The aircraft becomes a flying trophy, a tribute to the 4 sacred pillars of tennis: the Australian Open, Roland Garros, Wimbledon, and the US Open. Clean whites echo Wimbledon's traditions, flashes of green recall manicured grass courts, while confident strokes of color mirror the drama of clay and hard courts under stadium lights. As the plane taxis down the runway, it feels like match point. Engines surge like a champion's final forehand, and the aircraft lifts into the sky as if answering the roar of a global crowd. From below, it is unforgettable. From above, it is symbolic. Tennis, a sport bound by lines and courts, liberated into the limitless air. Emirates has long understood the power of spectacle. From football stadiums to Formula One circuits, Its red and white signature has become shorthand for prestige and performance. But the Grand Slam livery adds something new: emotion. It taps into the shared memories of fans who have stayed awake through time zones, hearts racing, watching legends rise and fall. Now, those emotions fly across continents. Enter Aryna Sabalenka. If the aircraft is the statement, Aryna Sabalenka is the soul behind it. Powerful, fearless, unapologetically bold. Sabalenka represents a modern kind of champion, one forged not just by trophies, but by resilience. Her game is explosive, built on thunderous serves and ground strokes that defy gravity. Yet beneath the power lies discipline, vulnerability, and relentless self-belief. By appointing Sabalenka as its first tennis ambassador, Emirates makes a decisive and symbolic choice. She is not only one of the most dominant forces in women's tennis, but also a global figure who transcends the sport. Her journey, marked by setbacks, comebacks, and ultimate triumph, mirrors the ethos of aviation itself: mastery over pressure, precision under speed, and grace in motion. Sabalenka does not simply endorse Emirates. She embodies it. When she steps onto the court, she carries the same confidence as an Emirates aircraft lining up for takeoff. There is weight behind every movement, yet also elegance. The partnership feels organic, as if it had always been waiting to happen. Where sport meets the sky. This collaboration is about more than logos and liveries. It is about storytelling. Tennis is a global language. From Melbourne to Paris, London to New York, it unites cultures, generations, and dreams. Emirates, with its vast international network, quite literally connects those same destinations. The airline becomes a bridge, not just between cities, but between passion and possibility. Imagine a young player boarding an Emirates flight, racket bag in hand, staring out the window at the Grand Slam livery. Imagine the spark of belief that ignites in that moment. The realization that the world is within reach. That greatness travels. Sabalenka's presence amplifies this message. As a woman who has carved her place at the top of a fiercely competitive sport, she represents empowerment in motion. Her partnership with Emirates signals a future where ambition knows no borders, geographical or cultural.